Good afternoon and welcome to the South Carolina Public Service Commission. Today is Thursday, December 4th, 2025. It is approximately 1 p.m. We are here today for our weekly business meeting. Present in the hearing room, we have Commissioner Belser, Commissioner Brett, Commissioner C. Williams, Vice Chair Williams, and I'm Chairman Powers. Joining us virtually, we have Commissioner Caston and Commissioner Thomas. Mr. Scarborough, if you would, please proceed with today's docket.
Good afternoon, Chair Powers, Vice Chair Williams, and Commissioners. First order of business is to set the date of the next regularly scheduled business meeting. Staff recommends that the next regularly scheduled Commission business meeting be set for Thursday, December the 11th, 2025 at 1 o'clock p.m.
The next business meeting will be set for December 11th at 1 p.m.
Thank you, sir. Today we have 15 items on our utilities agenda and 14 items on the transportation agenda. Item number 1 is in docket number 2025-310E, and all commissioners are eligible to vote. This is a request from Dominion Energy South Carolina Incorporated for a lake facility determination for moving a portion of the Kennedy's-Yemassee 230 kV line by rebuilding a portion of the existing Fairfax-Yemassee 115 kV line as a single pole double circuit, and then moving the Kennedy's-Yemassee 230 kV line to the rebuilt section.
As to item number 1, is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman.
Commissioner Belser.
Mr. Chairman, I move that we carry this item over. That's the motion. The explanation is that the Office of Regulatory Staff filed a letter with the Commission on, I think it was December 1st, asking the Commission to carry it over, that they had not completed their review. And so I move that we carry this matter over.
Thank you, Commissioner Belser. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, we'll proceed to a roll call vote, beginning with Commissioner Belser.
Aye.
Commissioner Caston.
Aye.
Commissioner Brett.
Aye.
Commissioner Thomas.
Aye.
Vice Chair Williams.
Aye.
Commissioner Carolee Williams.
I vote aye.
And I vote aye. The motion carries.
Item number 2 is in docket number 2025-172E, and all commissioners are eligible to vote. This item involves final disposition of this docket.
As to item number 2, is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman,
Commissioner Brett.
I move that the Commission approve each of the 3 stipulations and all of the terms contained therein that were entered among the parties in this docket. Specifically, I move that the Commission approve the revenue requirement stipulation among Duke Energy Carolinas, the Department of Consumer Affairs, Walmart, Inc., the South Carolina Energy Users Committee, and the Office of Regulatory Staff. The large load stipulation among Duke Energy Carolinas, the Department of Consumer Affairs, South Carolina Coastal Conservation League, the Southern Alliance for Clean Energy, Upstate Forever, and Vote Solar, Sierra Club, and the South Carolina Small Business Chamber of Commerce, and the EE/DSM stipulation among Duke Energy Carolinas, South Carolina Business Chamber of Commerce, the South Carolina Coastal Conservation League, the Southern Alliance for Clean Energy, Upstate Forever, and Vote Solar. Although not every party was a signatory to every stipulation, none of the non-signatories opposed the stipulations. As set forth in the revenue requirement stipulation, approval of the stipulations authorizes rates to be set based on a 9.99% return on equity and a capital structure of 47% debt and 53% common equity, with a cost of debt of 4.51%. So moved.
Thank you, Commissioner Brett. Having heard the motion, is any further discussion?
Chair Powers.
Commissioner Williams.
Thank you. Commissioner Brett, I'm going to be supporting your motion. This is just a comment. Rate cases, as we all know, are complicated to balance affordability with reliability and the company's resilience. In this case, the parties came together to create a variety of ways to address the first item I mentioned, affordability, in addition to the other priorities. While that's good news in the short term, there will be changes in bills coming over the next year or two. Why? Because there are a number of factors that are temporarily reducing those bills. And over time, they will roll off the bills and the rates will increase. In light of this, it's important for customers to understand that their bills will change over time and that they have the ability to prepare for these changes. The company is probably already thinking of how best to communicate this, but I want to add my encouragement that developing a messaging program to customers regarding those changes is important. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Williams. Any further commissioner comments? Hearing none, we'll proceed to a roll call vote, beginning with Commissioner Britt.
Aye.
Commissioner Thomas.
Aye.
Vice Chair Williams.
Aye.
Commissioner Carol Lee Williams.
Aye.
Commissioner Belser.
Aye.
Commissioner Caston.
Aye.
And I vote aye, the motion carries.
Item number 3 appears in docket number 2025-298E, and all commissioners are eligible to vote. This is a request from Duke Energy Progress LLC for a like facility determination for transmission facilities to serve EVAC Magnetics LLC's manufacturing plant in the Pocataligo Industrial Park in Sumter County.
As to item number 3, do I hear a motion?
Chair Powers.
Commissioner Williams.
Thank you. On October 23rd, 2025, Duke Energy Progress LLC filed a request with the Commission for a like facility determination pursuant to South Carolina Code Annotated 55-33-20, Section 10, and 58-33-110, Section 1 of the Utility Facility Siting and Environmental Protection Act, as amended by Act 41 of 2025. By its request, Duke Energy Progress is proposing to add 2 remote-operated switches on 2 engineered poles to its existing Sumter SCNG St. George 230 kV line, the existing 230 kV line. The existing 230 kV line extends from the company's Sumter 230 kV transmission substation in Sumter County, South Carolina, to an interconnection point with SCNG in Orangeburg County, South Carolina, a total distance of approximately 30.2 miles. The facilities that are the subject of this request are being constructed to serve EVAC's magnetic manufacturing facility in the I should have listened more closely, Pocataligo Industrial Park in Sumter County, South Carolina. According to the request, no additional land or right-of-way will be required for the facilities, and all work will be conducted on Duke Energy Progress's existing transmission right-of-way. The cost of the transmission facilities will be allocated under the Federal Environmental Regulatory Commission's standard cost allocation methods. In the South Carolina Energy Security Act, Act number 41 of 2025, the General Assembly amended South Carolina Code Annotated 58-33-20 by amending the definition of like facility. That definition with respect to transmission facilities includes any facility that represents the rebuilding, reconductoring, paralleling, increasing voltage, adding circuits, or otherwise reconfiguring of an existing transmission line or other transmission facilities, including, without limitation, projects to increase the capacity of such facilities, provided such facilities are A, located materially within a utility right-of-way or corridor, or B, substantially located on the property of a customer, prospective customer, or the state. South Carolina Code Annotated 58-33-20, Section 10. On November 12, 2025, the Office of Regulatory Staff submitted its review letter to the Commission. ORS states that there may be additional components of the project that could be considered transmission facilities and therefore could be considered as part of the like facility determination. However, without waiving its rights to assert otherwise in future proceedings, ORS does not take a position in this proceeding as to whether these additional components constitute transmission or local distribution facilities and does not object to the Commission's approval of the request of Duke Energy Progress. Although ORS did not object to the project, ORS did recommend that Duke Energy Progress file updates with the Commission and ORS on the project's progress and notify the Commission and ORS when the project is completed. I move that the Commission approve the like facility request of Duke Energy Progress, LLC, and find and conclude that the replacement and construction described by Duke Energy Progress in its request is a like facility and does not constitute a construction of a major utility facility, which would require certification pursuant to Utility Facility Siting and Environmental Protection Act, South Carolina Code annotated 58-33-10, 2-196, as amended by Act 41 of 2025. Accordingly, I move that the Commission approve the request of Duke Energy Progress for a like facility determination of the construction described in the request. I further move that the Commission find and order that Duke Energy Progress provide updates to the Commission and the Office of Regulatory Staff every 3 months up to the completion of this like facilities project, and that Duke Energy Progress notify the Commission and ORS of the completion of this like facilities project within 10 days of its completion. The parties in this docket are directed to provide a proposed order or orders as soon as possible, but no later than December 11th, 2025 at 4 p.m. The Commission shall issue a full order outlining the details of its decision no later than December 22nd, 2025. I so move.
Thank you, Commissioner Williams.
Mr. Chairman.
Commissioner Brett.
Commissioner Williams, I think when you were referring to FERC, you said, if I heard it correctly, the Federal Environmental Regulatory Commission. I think you should have said Federal Energy.
I hope I said energy, but I take that friendly.
Okay, I think we need to change it before we vote. They may not like that so much.
I certainly intended to say Federal Energy Regulatory Commission. Thank you.
Chair Powers.
All right.
This is,
Any further
this is
discussion?
Commissioner Thomas.
Commissioner
Chair
Thomas.
Powers. This is Commissioner Thomas. Thank you. I just wanted a little clarity. The first South Carolina Code section that was referenced, I believe should be 58-33-2010. And I thought I heard something else, so I just want to clarify that the very first paragraph, the first reference, is 58-33-2010. Thank you.
Thank you. That's certainly what I intended to say.
Thank you, Commissioner Thomas. Any further discussion? Hearing none, we'll proceed to a roll call vote, beginning with Commissioner Williams,
Aye.
Commissioner Belser,
Aye.
Commissioner Caston,
Aye.
Commissioner Britt,
Aye.
Commissioner Thomas,
Aye.
Vice Chair Williams,
Aye.
and I vote aye. The motion carries.
Item number 4 is in docket number 2025-18E, and all commissioners are eligible to vote. This is a motion for admission pro hoc vici for Dorothy E. Jaffe, Esquire, and Sari Amil, Esquire, filed on behalf of Sierra Club.
As to item number 4, is there a motion?
Chair Powers.
Commissioner Thomas.
Thank you. I move that the commission grant the motion of the Sierra Club for pro hoc vici admission of attorneys Dorothy E. Jaffe, Esquire, and Sari Amil, Esquire, in docket number 2025-18E.
Thank you, Commissioner Thomas. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, we'll begin to a roll call vote, beginning with Commissioner Thomas.
Aye.
Vice Chair Williams,
Aye.
Commissioner Williams,
Aye.
Commissioner Belser,
Aye.
Commissioner Caston,
Aye.
Commissioner Britt,
Aye.
and I vote aye. The motion carries.
Item number 5 is in docket number 2025-230E, and all commissioners are eligible to vote. This also is a motion for admission pro hoc vici, this one for Isabella V. Ariza, Esquire, on behalf of Sierra Club.
As to item number 5, do I hear a motion?
Mr. Chairman,
Commissioner Belser.
I move that the commission grant the motion of the Sierra Club for pro hoc vici admission of attorney Isabella V. Ariza, Esquire, in docket number 2025-191A.
Thank you, Commissioner Belser.
I'm sorry.
Excuse me.
I think that's supposed to be docket number 2025-230E.
That is correct.
Thank you.
Thank you
Sorry
for
about
picking
that
up on that.
misstatement.
All right. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, we'll begin with a roll call vote, beginning with Commissioner Belser,
Aye.
Commissioner Caston,
Aye.
Commissioner Britt,
Aye.
Commissioner Thomas,
Aye.
Vice Chair Williams,
Aye.
Commissioner Williams.
Aye.
And I vote aye, the motion carries.
Item number 6 has been removed from today's agenda. Moving on to item number 7, it appears in docket number 2025-230E, and all commissioners are eligible to vote. This is a petition to intervene filed by the Carolinas Transmission Customer Group and a response from Duke Energy Carolinas LLC and Duke Energy Progress LLC opposing this petition to intervene and requesting that the commission establish a schedule for potential oral arguments.
That's item number 7. Is there a motion?
Chair Powers,
Commissioner Caston.
thank you. On November 25th, 2025, Duke Energy Carolinas LLC and Duke Energy Progress LLC filed a letter with the commission requesting oral arguments on the petition to intervene filed by Carolinas Transmission Customer Group. I move that the commission grant the request for an oral argument and pursuant to South Carolina Code annotated Regs 103-829B, direct the clerk's office to schedule the oral argument for December 11th, 2025 at 2 p.m. or immediately following the commission business meeting. Clerk of the commission shall provide notices to all parties. I so move.
Thank you, Commissioner Caston. Having heard the motion, is there any further discussion? Hearing none, we'll proceed to a roll call vote, beginning with Commissioner Caston.
Aye.
Commissioner Brett.
Aye.
Commissioner Thomas.
Aye.
Vice Chair Williams.
Aye.
Commissioner Williams.
Aye.
Commissioner Belser.
Aye.
I vote aye, the motion carries.
Item number 8 is in docket number 2025-165E, and all commissioners, with the exception of Vice Chair Williams, who was out on military leave during this hearing, are eligible to vote. This item involves final disposition of this docket.
As to item number 8, is there a motion?
Chair Powers.
Commissioner Williams.
Thank you. South Carolina Code Annotated Regs 103-342K from 2012 provides that an electrical utility is not required to furnish or continue its service to any applicant who, at the time of such application, is indebted or any member of his household is indebted under an undisputed bill to such electrical utility for service previously furnished, such applicant or furnished any other member of the applicant's household. I move that the commission find that the preponderance of the evidence presented at the hearing did not establish that the individual owing the past due amount was a member of the complainant's household, and therefore, pursuant to Regulation 103-342K, Dominion Energy may not require the complainant to satisfy the past due balance of the other individual as a condition of continuing to receive electric service. I so move.
Thank you, Commissioner Williams. Having heard the motion, is there any further discussion? Commissioner Williams, I run into a legal issue with this in that the moving party is required to prove their case. In this case, Dominion doesn't have to prove anything. The balance is a tough one, and this is a tough case. I think if it were the opposite, that Dominion were the moving party, this could be a very valid motion. My other problem is that the last thing on the record, as I recall, is that there was an agreement that the other lady was going to meet with Dominion and set up a payment schedule, and that we would hear back as to whether or not that had been done. So what we have is, I feel like, is an unfinished case. We did not hear back from that party, or we did not hear back from Dominion. So I feel like we kind of left in a lurch as far as making a final decision as to anything being the preponderance of evidence, because the case, I feel, was not completed. So I would not be able to support your motion based upon that, and I say that respectfully.
Mr. Chairman, I'm gonna based on your statement, I'd like to make a substitute motion.
Certainly.
Mr. Chairman, I move that this matter be carried over and that we ask Dominion to provide information as to whether or not that payment arrangement that was alluded to at the hearing has been fulfilled. And then I have a comment that's not part of that motion.
Go ahead.
staff reached out to Dominion to inquire about the status following the hearing. I think the intent was to ask Dominion whether or not the payment arrangement had been effectuated. And Dominion did not really answer that question. It wasn't phrased that way in the request to Dominion that was also sent to the complainant. So I asked that my motion is that specifically Dominion respond to whether or not that payment arrangement has been made. Because I agree with you that at the hearing, the evidence had to do with the lady from the prior address said that was her bill, but she also said she never lived at the Putman Street address. So they tried to take care of it at the hearing. They didn't have the right telephone number to give her to make that arrangement. So I'd like to know what happened. And that's my motion. Please ask that Dominion respond to that issue that was raised in the case, not an issue that came about after the case was over.
And Mr. Chairman,
That would be very helpful, Commissioner Belson.
and before we vote on the substitute motion, I did want to make a comment. I completely agree with your position and your points that you made in your opposition, because I felt like there was a preponderance of evidence that was presented at the hearing that Dominion Energy did not improperly require the complainant to resolve that matter, and the evidence didn't prove that they had done anything wrong. So I think I will support the substitute motion of Ms. Belser.
Well, and I think the other point is that what we were told, and the parties were under oath, that the other lady said it was hers and she was going to pay it. So getting that information would certainly clear everything up. Any further comments?
Chair Powers? Oh, go ahead.
I will support carrying over just because of all the questions that have been raised. I'm not sure that I would necessarily say that the preponderance of evidence was this way. But in any event, I support carrying this over. There's clearly some questions.
Thank you, Commissioner Caston. Any further comments?
Chair Powers and
Yes.
fellow commissioners, I concur with the substitute motion. I wish that we had, that had evolved earlier in this week. But I do think that the motion I made was carefully identified the holistic preponderance of evidence and not, as I took in the evidence in the case and reviewed it this week and was not saying that I did not intend to infer that this was Dominion's responsibility, but the holistic takeaway from that particular case. But bottom line, I support the substitute motion.
And I certainly understand, because this was, with what we were given, this was not an easy decision either way. And maybe this will clear it all up and we can move forward with it. Is any further discussion? Hearing none, then we'll proceed on the motion by Commissioner Belser, beginning with Commissioner Belser.
Aye.
Commissioner Caston.
Aye.
Commissioner Britt.
Aye.
Commissioner Thomas.
Aye.
Commissioner Carolee Williams.
Aye.
And I vote aye. The motion carries.
Item number 9 appears in docket number 2025-211E, and all commissioners are eligible. All commissioners, with the exception of Vice Chair Williams and Commissioner Thomas, are eligible to vote. This item involves correspondence dated October 24th, 2025 from the complainant in this docket.
Is there a motion for number 9?
Mr. Chairman,
Commissioner Britt.
on October 24th, 2025, the commission received email correspondence from complainant Tyrell Shanette Best, and this correspondence appears to be seeking some type of relief from the commission. However, the relief complainant seeks is unclear at this time. On October 6, 2025, the commission issued order number 2025-632, which dismissed the complaint against Duke Energy Progress LLC and determined that the commission did not have the jurisdiction to consider the complaint against the city of Darlington regarding the complainant's water service. The order was served by certified mail. Pursuant to South Carolina Code Annotated Section 58-27-2150, 2015, any party to the proceeding may petition for a rehearing within 10 days after service of the notice of the entry of this order. The deadline for filing a petition for reconsideration or rehearing was October 16th, 2025, or October 21st, 2025, if the Commission allows 5 additional days for mailing. Although it appears that the October 24th, 2025 email correspondence does not rise to the level of a request for rehearing or reconsideration, in the event that the complainant intended for the October 24th, 2025 email correspondence to be a request for rehearing or reconsideration, such request is untimely pursuant to South Carolina Code Annotated Section 58-27-2150. I move that the Commission dismiss the request for rehearing or reconsideration as being untimely. So moved.
Thank you, Commissioner Brett. Having heard the motion by Commissioner Brett, is there any further discussion? Hearing none, we will proceed to a roll call vote, beginning with Commissioner Brett.
Aye.
In this case, Commissioner Thomas and Vice Chair Williams will not be voting, so we will go from Commissioner Brett to Commissioner C. Williams,
Aye.
Commissioner Belser,
Aye.
Commissioner Caston,
Aye.
and I vote aye. The motion carries.
Item number 10 is in docket number 2025-5G, and all commissioners are eligible to vote. This item involves final disposition of this docket.
As to item number 10, do I hear a motion?
Mr. Chairman,
Commissioner Belser.
thank you. I move that the Commission approve the settlement agreement made by and between Dominion Energy South Carolina Incorporated and the South Carolina Office of Regulatory Staff. The settlement agreement is to be incorporated into and made a part of the final order as Order Exhibit Number 1. In approving the settlement agreement, I move that the Commission find and conclude that 1. Dominion employed reasonable and prudent gas purchasing practices and policies consistent with Commission orders and South Carolina law, rules, and regulations. 2. Dominion was prepared to meet its firm customers' capacity needs during the review period and is currently prepared to meet its firm customers' projected needs through its future supply and capacity asset plans. 3. Dominion properly adhered to the gas cost recovery provisions of its gas tariff and relevant Commission orders during the review period. 4. Dominion correctly adjusted the gas cost recovery factors for each customer class in accordance with the terms of Commission Order Numbers 2006-679, 2009-910, and 2023-737A. And 5, the end-of-period balances for Dominion's deferred gas cost account were properly and accurately stated. Additionally, I move the demand charges included in the total gas to cost factors should continue to be calculated as set forth in Commission Docket Number 2023-70G, Order Number 2023-738A, by allocating such costs among the rate schedules based upon the forecast peak design date demand. The monthly adjustment procedure and notification procedure for the total cost of gas factors as adopted in Order Number 2006-679 as modified by Order Number 2009-910 and further modified by Order Number 2023-737A shall be maintained. The appropriate cost of gas calculations for the review period are set forth in Dominion Witness Smith's direct testimony exhibit number JRS1, which was entered into the hearing record as part of hearing exhibit 4, and also in exhibit number 1 to the settlement agreement. The allocation factors contained in Witness Smith's direct testimony are appropriate and should be utilized for cost of gas calculations beginning with the first billing cycle of January 2026. These are the same allocation factors accepted on page 9 of ORS Witness Kemp's direct testimony. The updated demand cost of gas allocation factors are residential, 78.67%, small general service, medium general service, 20.92%, large general service, 0.41%. Dominion may apply carrying costs to under/over collection balances of $20 million or less. If, however, the under/over collection amount totals more than $20 million, then the company will not apply carrying cost on any incremental amount exceeding $20 million as set forth in the settlement agreement. Dominion's modification of the PGA calculation method to calculate over/under collection balance amounts by rate instead of revenue class, as agreed to in the settlement agreement, is approved. The actual balance in Dominion's unbilled gas cost adjustment account shall continue to be applied to the PGA over/under collection calculation, and Dominion shall consider this unbilled gas cost adjustment account in all future PGA calculations. Future monthly adjustments shall continue to be applied to the demand component of the cost of gas factor. Finally, I move that the Commission direct the Commission staff to prepare an order consistent with this motion and the settlement agreement. So moved.
Thank you, Commissioner Belser. Having heard the motion from Commissioner Belser, is any further discussion? Hearing none, we'll proceed to a roll call vote, beginning with Commissioner Belser.
Just a second, there's a question.
Chair Powers, it's Commissioner
Mr.
Thomas.
Thomas, I'm sorry.
I would just like a little bit of clarification. After Commissioner Belzer said, additionally, I move that. And then there's item number 1. I just want to make sure that I heard the docket numbers correctly. Commission docket number 2023-70G and order number 2023-737A, I believe is what was intended. I may have heard incorrectly.
That certainly is intended. Obviously, I was reading from my prepared motion, and if I misread it, thank you for the correction, Commissioner. But that you stated it correctly,
Thank you.
what I intended. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Thomas. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, we'll proceed to a roll call vote, beginning with Commissioner Belser.
Aye.
Commissioner Caston,
Aye.
Commissioner Britt,
Aye.
Commissioner Thomas,
Aye.
Vice Chair Williams,
Aye.
Commissioner Williams.
Aye.
And I vote aye, the motion carries.
Item number 11 is in docket number 2025-191A, and all commissioners are eligible to vote. Staff presents for your consideration the Commission's customer complaint procedures.
Do I hear a motion as to item number 11?
Chair Powers,
Commissioner Williams.
thank you. I move that the Commission adopt the customer complaint procedures as submitted by staff and drafted based on input from all relevant stakeholders at workshops conducted by the Commission. A copy of the procedures will be attached to the directive.
Thank you, Commissioner Williams. I haven't heard the motion. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, we will proceed to a roll call vote, beginning with Commissioner Williams.
Aye.
Commissioner Belser.
Aye.
Commissioner Caston.
Aye.
Commissioner Britt.
Aye.
Commissioner Thomas.
Aye.
Vice Chair Williams.
Aye.
And I vote aye, the motion carries.
Item number 12 is in docket number 2025-191A, and all commissioners are eligible to vote. This item involves consideration of draft guidelines for commission site visits and educational tours.
Item number 12, do I hear a motion?
Mr. Chairman,
Commissioner Britt.
I move that the Commission adopt the guidelines for site visits and educational tours as submitted by staff and drafted based upon input from all relevant stakeholders at workshops conducted by the Commission.
Thank you, Commissioner Britt. Having heard the motion, is there any further discussion?
Chair Powers.
Mr. Caston.
Thank you. I recognize that these are guidelines for site visits, and I intend to vote for the adoption. However, I do want to note that I interpret the reference to entity in these policies to be consistent with the statute. And I interpret the statute to refer to utilities, which are comprised of those that we regulate and Santee Cooper. So specifically, the statute provides for site visits to their facilities under construction, educational tours of plants or other facilities regulated utilities of Santee Cooper. So with that, at least from my perspective, and this concludes my comments.
Thank you, Commissioner Caston. Any further comments? Hearing none, we'll proceed to a roll call vote, beginning with Commissioner Britt.
Aye.
Commissioner Thomas,
Aye.
Vice Chair Williams,
Aye.
Commissioner Williams,
Aye.
Commissioner Belser,
Aye.
Commissioner Caston,
Aye.
and I vote aye, the motion carries.
Item number 13 appears in docket number 2025-293S, and all commissioners, with the exception of Vice Chair Williams, are eligible to vote. This is a motion from South Carolina Water Utilities Incorporated to dismiss the complaint from Big Track Technologies and a motion to stay all deadlines in this docket.
As to item number 13, do I hear a motion?
Chair Powers,
Commissioner Caston,
thank you. I move that the commission dismiss the complaint of Big Track Technologies against South Carolina Water Utilities Incorporated. The complaint seeks compensation or damages, which this commission is not authorized to award. Accordingly, the commission does not have the jurisdictional authority to grant the relief sought by the complainant. So moved.
thank you, Commissioner Caston. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, we'll proceed to a roll call vote, beginning with Commissioner Caston.
Aye.
Commissioner Britt,
Aye.
Commissioner Thomas,
Aye.
Vice Chair Williams.
Not voting?
Oh, I'm sorry, I should have skipped you. Commissioner Williams,
Aye.
Commissioner Belser,
Aye.
and I vote aye, the motion carries.
Item number 14 has been removed from today's agenda, and item number 15 appears in docket number 2025-243WS, and all commissioners are eligible to vote. This is a request from Mr. Frank Fiermonte for the commission to hold a public hearing on Harbor Island concerning this docket.
Item number 15, is there a motion?
Mr. Chair?
Vice Chair Williams,
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, fellow commissioners, after reviewing the request for a public hearing, the applicant's service territory, and the results of the clerk's status conference with the parties to this docket, I move that the commission instruct the clerk's office to schedule a virtual public hearing on February 4th, 2026, to begin at 6 p.m. I further move that the commission instruct the clerk's office to design a virtual public hearing that allows all stakeholders who wish to appear before the commission and testify virtually, where the stakeholder will be seen and heard by all hearing participants. Also prepare option or design an option where interested stakeholders can appear telephonically, where stakeholders will be heard by all public hearing participants, and also include an option to appear in person before the commission in the commission's hearing room. Finally, I move that the commission instruct the clerk's office to schedule a virtual status conference with the persons who requested a customer public hearing and the parties to this docket to communicate the ways that stakeholders will testify and discuss scheduling a virtual testing of the equipment they will use if they intend to appear virtually or telephonically. So moved.
thank you, Vice Chair Williams. Having heard the motion by Vice Chair Williams, is there any further discussion? Hearing none, we'll proceed to a roll call vote, beginning with Vice Chair Williams.
I vote aye.
Commissioner Williams.
Aye.
Commissioner Belson.
Aye.
Commissioner Caston.
Aye.
Commissioner Britt.
Aye.
Commissioner Thomas.
Aye.
And I vote aye, the motion carries.
Mr. Chairman, that completes the utilities agenda before the commission. Moving on to the motor carrier agenda in Part A, there are 7 applications for new Class C certificates. I think 6 applications for new Class C certificates that the commission may address together. All commissioners are eligible to vote on these applications. Item A1 is in docket number 2025-314T. This is the application of Avalon Motor Coaches LLC for a Class C charter bus certificate. Item A2 is in docket number 2025-315T. This is the application of Avalon Motor Coaches LLC for a Class C charter certificate. Item A3 is in docket number 2025-319T, which is the application of Adult Day Activities Samaritans LLC for a Class C non-emergency certificate. Item A4 is in docket number 2025-320T. This is the application of Unity SC Transportation LLC for a Class C non-emergency certificate. Item A5 is in docket number 2025-321T. This is the application of Southern Comfort Elite Transport LLC for a Class C charter bus certificate. And item A6 is in docket number 2025-322T, which is the application of Donald Brotherton, doing business as Don's Transportation Service, for a Class C charter certificate.
As to items A1 through A6 is presented by Mr. Scarborough. Is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman,
Commissioner Brett,
I move that the commission approve the applications for Class C certificates in agenda item numbers A1 through A6 as identified by Mr. Scarborough. A directive order will be issued in each docket granting the motor carrier's application.
thank you, Commissioner Brett. Haven't heard the motion. Is any further discussion? Hearing none, we'll proceed to a roll call vote, beginning with Commissioner Brett.
Aye.
Commissioner Thomas,
Aye.
Vice Chair Williams,
Aye.
Commissioner Williams,
Aye.
Commissioner Belson,
Aye.
Commissioner Caston,
Aye.
and I vote aye. The motion carries.
In Part B of the transportation agenda, there are two requests to cancel certificates that the commission may address together, and all commissioners are eligible to vote. Item B1 appears in docket number 2018-276T. This is a request from Greer Enterprises LLC, doing business as Benevolent Care Transportation, to cancel Class C non-emergency certificate number 9404. And item B2 is in docket number 2003-354T, which is a request from Willie L. Jackson Jr. to cancel Class C taxi certificate number 7419.
As to items B1 and B2, do I hear a motion?
Chair Powers,
Commissioner Williams,
I move that the commission grant the request for cancellation of Class C certificates in agenda items number B1 and B2 as identified by Mr. Scarborough. A directive order will be issued in each docket granting the motor carrier's request for cancellation.
thank you, Commissioner Williams. Having heard the motion by Commissioner Williams, is any further discussion? Hearing none, we'll proceed to a roll call vote, beginning with Commissioner Williams.
Aye.
Commissioner Belser,
Aye.
Commissioner Caston,
Aye.
Commissioner Britt,
Aye.
Commissioner Thomas,
Aye.
Vice Chair Williams,
Aye.
and I vote aye. The motion carries.
In Part C of the transportation agenda, there are three requests for extensions of time that the commission may address together, and all commissioners are eligible to vote. Item C1 is in docket number 2025-244T, which is a request from Johnson Way Transport LLC for a 9-month extension of time to comply with commission rules and regulations. Item C2 is in docket number 2025-231T, which is a request from Arms of an Angel LLC for a 3-month extension of time to comply with commission rules and regulations. And item C3 appears in docket number 2017-121T. This is a request from Busy Kids Cab Company LLC for a 3-month extension of time to comply with commission rules and regulations.
As to items C1 through C3, as presented by Mr. Scarborough, do I hear a motion?
Chair Powers,
Commissioner Caston,
I move that the commission grant the request for extension of Class C certificates in agenda item numbers C1 through C3 as identified by Mr. Scarborough. A directive order will be issued in each docket granting the motor carrier's request for extension. So moved.
thank you, Commissioner Caston. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, we'll proceed to a roll call vote, beginning with Commissioner Caston,
Aye.
Commissioner Britt,
Aye.
Commissioner Thomas,
Aye.
Vice Chair Williams,
Aye.
Commissioner Williams,
Aye.
Commissioner Belser,
Aye.
and I vote aye. The motion carries.
In Part D of the transportation agenda, there is one request to reinstate a certificate, and all commissioners are eligible to vote. Item D1 is in docket number 2011-452T, which is a request from Charleston Limo LLC to reinstate Class C charter certificate number 8532.
As to item D1, is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman,
Commissioner Belser,
on May 21st, 2025, the Office of Regulatory Staff reported that Charleston Limo LLC, who applied for and received authorization from the Commission reinstating its Class C charter certificate number 8532, failed to comply with applicable Commission regulations and pay vehicle registration fees. ORS filed a petition for revocation. The motor carrier was in default and failed to respond or answer the petition. On July 24th, 2025, the Commission granted the motion for default of ORS and the certificate of Charleston Limo LLC was canceled on August 18, 2025. On November 6, 2025, Charleston Limo LLC filed a request for reinstatement. Subject to the completion of these certification requirements by Charleston Limo LLC, I move that the Commission grant the request of Charleston Limo LLC for reinstatement of Class C Charter Certificate Number 8532. The Clerk's Office is instructed to administratively reopen docket number 2011-452-T. With the Commission granting a second opportunity for reinstatement, this means that Charleston Limo LLC has until March 4th, 2026 to provide proof of insurance, pay all registration and license fees, and provide ORS with all required information and forms. Otherwise, this order will be null and void as if the Commission never granted the request for reinstatement. Additionally, the motor carrier is reminded and cautioned that it cannot lawfully operate within the borders of South Carolina until a reinstated certificate is received. So moved.
Thank you, Commissioner Belser. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, we'll proceed to a roll call vote, beginning with Commissioner Belser,
Aye.
Commissioner Caston,
Aye.
Commissioner Brett,
Aye.
Commissioner Thomas,
Aye.
Vice Chair Williams,
Aye.
Commissioner Williams.
Aye.
I vote aye, the motion carries.
In Part E of the Transportation Agenda, there are two requests to suspend certificates that the Commission may address together, and all commissioners are eligible to vote. Item E1 appears in docket number 2021-377T, which is a request from Faith Transportation Services, LLC, to suspend Class C non-emergency certificate number 9661 for 12 months. And item E2 is in docket number 2025-205T, which is a request from Charleston Luxury Limo, LLC, to suspend Class C charter certificate number 10066 for 4 months.
As to items E1 and E2, is there a motion?
Mr. Chair.
Vice Chair Williams.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I move that the Commission grant the request for suspension of motor carriers Class C certificate and agenda item E1 and item E2 as identified by Mr. Scarborough. A directive order will be issued in each docket granting the motor carrier's request for suspension. So moved.
Thank you, Mr. Vice Chair. Having heard the motion, is there any further discussion? Hearing none, we'll proceed to a roll call vote, beginning with Vice Chair Williams,
Aye.
Commissioner Williams,
Aye.
Commissioner Belser, Commissioner Caston,
Aye.
Commissioner Britt,
Aye.
Commissioner Thomas,
Aye.
and I vote aye, the motion carries.
Mr. Chairman, I apologize. My microphone was on. I did vote aye on that motion. Thank you.
Thank you.
In Part F of the Transportation Agenda, there is one request to amend a certificate. Item F1 is in docket number 2015-278T, which is a request from Ever Ready Transportation Taxi, LLC, to amend Class C taxi certificate number 9803 by changing its passenger restriction to 8 passengers.
As to item F1, is there a motion?
Yes.
Let me text.
Your microphone was not on, and we're getting a signal from the back that while we
it's-
can hear you in the
There's a red light.
oh, you're on now. Maybe it was just a gremlin in the wires.
Okay. May I start over,
I
Mr.
can hear. I can hear the conversation. Can anyone hear me?
Yes, sir. There seems to be a technical problem in the back is what they're telling us. Just if we could
Thank
just,
All right, I believe we have it straight. Commissioner Belser, if you would, please start over.
thank you. I move that the commission grant the request of Ever Ready Transportation Taxi LLC to amend the passenger restrictions on its Class C taxi certificate number 9083 to a maximum of 8 passengers, including the driver. This maximum passenger limit includes the driver and is always subject to the number of seatbelts for which the vehicle is equipped. So moved.
Thank you, Commissioner Belcher. Having heard the motion, is any further?
Chair Powers. Chair Powers.
Commissioner Caston.
I want to make sure on the certificate number 9803, I may have misheard it, but that is correct.
It is 9083. I'm looking at the certificate.
Oh, it's 9083?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Thank you, ma'am.
It is 9803 on
It's
That is-
9083.
That is correct.
All right. Thank you.
Any further discussion? Hearing none, we'll proceed to a roll call vote, beginning with Commissioner Belcher,
Aye.
Commissioner Caston,
Aye.
Commissioner Britt,
Aye.
Commissioner Thomas,
Aye.
Vice Chair Williams,
Aye.
Commissioner Williams,
Aye.
and I vote aye. The motion carries.
Mr. Chairman and Commissioners, this concludes all business noticed before the commission today.
Thank you very much, Mr. Scarborough, and all those who joined us. I hope everyone has the rest of the week, and make it enjoyable and have a good weekend. We are adjourned.